guys, this is Hannah. For today's video, finally, matutuloy na. After 3 years of attempt, finally, magagawa ko na din. This is the 21 things I learned in 21 years. And I hope you guys enjoy this video and let me know which part you can relate to. So I have my phone since I'm not really a spontaneous person. So the first one, nothing worth comes having easy. I believe na there's a power in waiting and there's a power in working hard about something, so that when you reach it, it's really like, it's a sweet victory. If you really want it to be worth it, you must really work hard for it. Okay, so second one, it's okay to be accommodating but not at the expense of losing yourself. Why do I say this? It's okay to be selfless but not in the expense of losing yourself. Not in the expense of consuming everything about you already. Kasi I believe na lagi dapat tayo nag-iiwan sa sarili natin. Every time that you get to be friendly or you get to be very accommodating about someone, you should always live for yourself and not be really, as in, all out. You get it. Number 3, everything is just temporary. I don't know why I wrote this, but maybe because I think na nothing in this world is like gonna last. Like, diba, everything naman is just really temporary. If you really have something in your life that you want to value the most, do it, because nothing in this world is permanent. The only permanent is change. The only constant is change. Kaya, yeah, value everything and do not take for granted also. Fourth, it's not the stress that kills us, it's our reaction to it. Super love ko tong saying na to kasi I really realized that it's not the stress that kills us, or it's not the stress that gives us a lot of problems, that it's our reaction to it. So, for example, if you're stressed, for example, stress tayo sa work or stress tayo sa schoolworks and such, imbes na mas lalo mo pang palalain yung situation, why do you think about something that would make it lighter? Stress ka na nga about something, then you will like react to it in such way na mas magpapastress pa. How we interact with stress, how we deal with stress, it's actually what makes it worse. So, but if you deal it with the right way, then maybe things will change. Fifth thing, what consumes your mind controls your life. Why do I say this? Kasi I feel like lahat ng sinasabi mo sa sarili mo, or lahat ng sinasabi natin sa sarili natin, or lahat ng iniisip natin is actually what reflects in our life as well. So if, for example, if you think na okay ka with your life, or if you think that everything is going to like go with the flow in a good way, then that is how your life is going to be then. It is in what you think that will actually reflect in what will happen in your life. The sixth lesson. Feeling ko awkward ako, but tell me in the comment. Making an affirmations every day, that does make really a great difference. So why do I say this? Kasi I love affirmations, honestly, kasi it encourages me to be a better person. It encourages me to do better in things. Like, for example, what I do is I look at the front of the mirror, like do this also, it really works. Look at the front of the mirror and tell yourself about the things that you want to achieve, or the things that you want to do. Like, for example, for that day, it doesn't have to be a big deal. Yung kahit simple lang. Like, one day, look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, today, you're going to be a good person in a way that you would also be a good inspiration to someone. Do great work or not procrastinate. How I wish I was like that too, but I always tell myself like that every day, and hoping one day I could really, you know. The seventh thing, one little prayer can change a huge situation. I love this saying, or this lesson, kasi na-experience ko na siya in life, and I would really say that one simple prayer can really change a huge situation. Once you know that you always just pray from your heart and pray sincerely, it works more than just, you know, doing something else like that. 8. I'm losing it. Choosing the quality of a friend is very important. I've learned this for the past 2 years, I guess. The more you get older, kasi the more you realize that you don't really have to have a lot of friends. I mean, it's a good thing to have friends, but it's better if you have true friends. or friends that could influence you in a good way, friends that could give you the true meaning of being a friend. So let's be careful choosing our friends. Our friends is who reflects our personality or who reflects our character. Maybe this is why nauso yung saying na, tell me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are. Your friend reflects who you are. So be careful, not just in reflection of your character, but in how they will influence you. Be wise in choosing friends. Take that from me. The 19th, this is a bit heavy, pero I guess kaya naman. Ngayon ko lang na-realize, tabingi yung frame. What is this? It is better to suffer in waiting than to suffer in rushing. Why do I say this? Kasi everything na minamadali, really, that is not really worth it at the end. I need to drink water. Wait. It's like what I said. This can really relate in everything. Like, the thing that you've been waiting to happen, the person that you will love, the situations in your life, doesn't really have to be rushed. Believe in the power of waiting, and you will see the effect of it. Which leads me to my 10th thing, which is it's better to wait a while and have things fall in place than to rush
and have things fall apart.
Okay, nag-cut yung video ko. So I guess I don't have to explain about anything about that because it explains the whole thing, like the sentence itself. 11th, you don't have to have control in everything. What you can only control is your mind and your heart. This is true, especially sa people, like especially if you are a possessive person or if you want to take control of everything. The thing is, you really can, because what you can only control is your heart and your mind. And once you do realize that, you'll be happier or you'll be less stressed. Kasi diba, the fact is, sometimes when we see that what we want to control is not really, like, hindi siya on our terms yet, so disappointed about it. So in order to not really feel disappointed, what you really have to like remind yourself, we only have a control in our mind and in our heart, and that's it, nothing else. 12th, once you are matured, you will realize that your silence is more powerful than proving your point. Why I say this? Because not all the time you have to prove yourself. Sometimes you just have to be silent and let them realize your worth. Let them see what that silence has a power to actually convince them that what you really want to prove in life. 13. No one is ever too busy. It's just a matter of priority. No one is ever too busy. It's just a matter of priorities. So if they have time for you, it's good. But if they don't, then you know where you stand. Period. 14. This is what I tell myself most of the time. What you don't know won't hurt you. Diba? So if you don't want to get hurt, then don't go beyond what you know. That was just going to hurt you. 15. Before you quit, remember why you started. Well said and done. 16. This is a bit tough, but this is really you don't always get what you want. And that is really true. But you can always get what you want if you work hard. But there's such situations in life where not everything you want in this world, you would really get it. Sometimes we just want it, but we just don't really need it. And there's a difference in that. So sometimes you have to be wise in that also. You have to be wise in thinking that. I'm sorry, I keep on looking at the screen. 17th! Yes. Apat na lang. Don't allow your emotions to overpower your intelligence. Our emotions kasi can also lead us to distractions. Can lead us to a wrong path of way. Why? Because emotions react on the spot, but not in the same as how our intelligence think. Intelligence is better to be used than emotions. Because emotions you decide on the spot, but in intelligence you have to think first before you do something. Be wise. 18. Believe you can and you're halfway there. Wala nang kailangang sabihin doon. 19. One day or day one. It's your choice. So this actually kind of relates to say no to procrastination program. So it's really your choice whether you're gonna start it now or you're gonna start it when. It's gonna be here in YouTube, or you're working about something, it's day one or one day. Which one? Diba? 20th. You only fail when you stop trying. That is very true. Because people often think that failure comes when you actually keep on trying. When actually, failure comes when you stop trying. I'm gonna use it as my cape. So for the 21 thing, for the 21 thing, what the pandemic has taught me is I really value the time that we have in this world. Value the people that are important to you, especially your family. Make sure to spend time with them and love them every day. The time wasted can never be returned. Happy birthday to me.